Cause I look like money, smell like money, talk like money, even walk like money.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry about that. Looks like had some little technical difficulties there. Yeah, I'm mad at y'all for not posting anything in the chat. Y'all supposed to say you can't hear anybody. Anyways, on the trip that we're gonna be going on tonight, we actually gonna be talking about big things happen when you move past the 200-day moving average. All right, so but before we get to that, what we're gonna do is go ahead and go over the picks from last night. All right, so we got the top 10 and 10. If this is your first time tuning in, if you couldn't hear me when I was actually speaking earlier, I'm MJ the conductor, and every night we give you 10 free stock picks that you can check out, research on, and of course, you know, cash in, make some money off of. So tune in every Sunday through Thursday. We're going to be doing this live at 10 p.m. So I was saying all of that for like the last 2 or 3 minutes, and I guess we are over here still on mute. So no worries about that. We're going to go ahead and jump into yesterday's picks on the top 10 and 10. And let's see, how do we do? All right. Cool. Y'all make sure y'all comment below and let me know some of the things that you actually purchased, you know, today. How did you do with your portfolio today? All right. Make sure you comment below. All right. Cool. All right. So yesterday's top 10 and 10. Here we go. Let's go ahead and go through them. I'm ready to go ahead and throw some money. Let's throw some money with this because some money was made. All right. So Laser, Luminar Technologies. I went up about 5%, 4.5. You can say 4.5. Maybe it didn't go up the whole 5, but this is one of the picks we talked about yesterday. I admit, I had it on the bomb squad. All right. But if you're watching this show and you're thinking like, you know, I don't have to do my own research on these picks, then you're getting the wrong picture. You know what I mean? My job is to expose you to these picks, but then you have to make your own decision based off your own research on when to get in and when to get out. Okay, so it's all about teamwork. But Luminar Technologies Laser went up almost 4.6% yesterday or today. All right, next up you have Ava Technologies. All right, that went up 1.19% yesterday. Nomura Medical 0.6%. You got In Global, actually that broke even. So you know we talk about the different outcomes that you can have when you're making trades, and breaking even is one of them. So there you go. In global broke even. Then we got a few losers, you know. Shout out to the bomb squad. If you had this on your list yesterday and you made a little money on the downside, which here at the Underground Wealth Road, we always preach, you can make money when stocks go up and down. You really just need movement. All right. So shout out to the bomb squad. Made a little money going on the downside. You've got the rest of these stocks here going down from anywhere from, you know, 1.8% down 4.8%. All right. But don't give up on them. Don't give up on them. Nobody can predict the stock market or crypto. Nobody can absolutely predict it. So you got to make sure, because if we go back to some of the picks that we had earlier on, they've done very well. And at the end of this month, we're actually going to do a special episode of the top 10 at 10. We're going to talk about our top stock picks for the entire month of June. So make sure you tune in for that. Make sure, like I said, you like this video for all the great information that we're giving out here. But those were yesterday's picks. And you know what? You know, I think we did, what's that? We had about 3 go up. So yeah, I'm gonna throw a little cash tonight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna throw a little cash tonight. All right.
Throw something for Luminar.
You know, throw a little bit of Luminar, you know.
Throw a little something for Eva.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the Underground Wealth Road, y'all. All right, so you saw our picks going up. We're gonna get into today's trip where we're talking about like big things happen when things get close to that 200-day moving average, and that's up or down. All right, that's up or down. So we talked about the 200-day moving average yesterday, but this is another thing that I want you all to be familiar with your investments as well. Not that there aren't other indicators, but just ride with me. This is where we're going today. You know what I mean? Y'all ride with me. All right. So check this out. So, you know, along with, you know, some of the other stocks, the favorite station that we'll go back and talk about, like, look at some of these stocks. And I know most of you are wondering, like, how do I hear about these stocks and how do I know when these types of things are going to happen? Because, I mean, you see this stock here. It's Adamas Pharmaceuticals, 61% on the day. One day, 61%. Then you've got others with this, you know, GTT Commons, 39% today. You know, so we're gonna look at these stocks, and that's one of the things that you can notice off of stocks is like things do trade in patterns. All right, we're gonna look at that. All right, so what I want to show you on the Underground Wealth Road's top 10 at 10 is I want to show you how to make this money, right? But not just make money off of being profitable or making good trades. I want you to actually be able to make money off of picking these stocks that's going to go up 20 or 30 or 45% over the next few weeks or so. That's the way you end up feeling. All right. So we're going to go back and take a look at what y'all like invested in, though. You know what I mean? Because, you know, y'all like investing in these stocks that really don't move that much. So let's bring out those favorite stations. All right. So this is where you all like to put your money at. All right. So you got Netflix, which went down today almost 2%. You got Amazon, which went down 1.5%. And y'all buying all these shares of these stocks like it's crazy. I mean, I'm not knocking it. Your strategy is your strategy, but you know, we're gonna show you some things on today's trip. Today is gonna be a really good show. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because what I'm gonna show you today is going to be something that, you know, a lot of people will either charge you to have to pay, or they won't break it down the way I'm gonna break it down to you here on the Underground World. All right. So the next thing, what we got? Apple, that went down 1.2%. You got Tesla, that went down 5.33% today. It's like, come on, man.
That shit blew up today, bro.
That shit bombed today. You know what I'm saying? That bombed today. All right. And then you got Facebook that went down almost 1% today. So there you go. I mean, those are the stocks that you're looking at. All right. And so before we get into the top 10 and we start taking phone calls, we got to finish the trip. You know, I'm here, MJ, the conductor, man. I'm taking you on a trip. And what I want to show you is, let's just go look at some of these stocks here that went up. All right. So remember, I told you that big things happen when stocks cross the 200. That's what we talked about, right? All right. So that's today's trip. And look at this stock here. All right. Just look at this. All right, it's getting close to the 200. We can even look at the last time, and this red line here, this thick red line here, is a 200. All right, 200-day moving average. Let's just say if you know how to read charts and you caught it here, all right? Okay, boom. You know, that's 33%, you know what I'm saying, in 6 hours? Oh my. 33% in 6 hours, that's crazy. Like, can you believe that, right? And look, all this happens right around when stock gets right around that 200-day moving average, all right? So if it's above it, then yeah, it's probably gonna be on a really good uptrend, all right? But if it's below it, it's gonna be on a downtrend as well. That's a really good way that most traders are looking at these stocks out here. And if you're a beginning trader, not knowing something is, you know, I'm not gonna call it simple because maybe this is your first time learning about it. So I'm just gonna say as fundamental as this really helps you. And then if we go check out another stock, all right, let's see here, this GTT Commons, all right, same thing, all right. So what you're seeing here, and I'm showing you a pattern of today's trip, is about stocks making big moves around the 200-day moving average. And that's why I say I gotta blow the train on that. Did you hear me? Stocks make big moves around that 200-day moving average, and when you catch it on a cross and you're riding that trend, you're gonna make a lot of money. As you see here, 144% in
Throw that money for them, bro. They got it today.
Y'all not listening. 144%. So while you were getting 5% loss on Tesla today, somebody made 144%. Why? Because they found a stock that was by the 200-day moving average, and then they rode the trend. That's how they did it. All right. So next up, all right. So I'm not even going away from that point because that's what we're going to talk about in today's show. All right. But you see, that's why you got to make sure you tune in to shows like this, because, you know, this is what I do all day, every day. I sell houses and I trade stocks all day, every day. All right. And my position on any of my businesses is really simple. I want to help the people in my community, you know what I'm saying, help them out and give my gifts to the world. So here we go. But the other people in the media, the mainstream media, they're gonna tell you something else, right? They want you thinking that meme stocks are the way to go. And I'm not, no knock against them. I don't even want you to misconstrue that. Make your money off the meme stocks if you can, right? But here it is. They got trying to block me out here. I didn't even read this article yet. Anyways, so they're just basically saying the end of stock fundamentals and these stocks defy gravity. Well, I can tell you that if you know how to read a chart, it doesn't really matter what stock. Because even if you take a look at AMC, you can see what happened. Let's just say, you know what? Let's say, you know what? You just want to buy a little AMC, and you're smart because I'm telling you, big moves happen around a stock hitting its crossing up on that 200-day moving average, right? Let's just say you buy some AMC and then you're like, I'm going to hold on to it, all right? So let's just say you're like, all right, MJ the conductor, He gave me the good game. He told me that, hey, when the stock crossing that 200, big things gonna happen. All right, boom, and you buy it right now. Right now, as of today, you will be up 444% in 22 days, and you didn't even have to know anything about what AMC was gonna do. You just bought a stock that hit over its 200 day, crossed up over its 200 day, and there you go. So that's a trip for today. That's a trip for today, because you need to understand that, you know, if you can't explain the 200, you really might just want to just hold off on trading for a second. You know what I mean? But anyways, this is something that you check out, and any stock that went up, I mean, you can, you know, if you want to make big money, find these stocks. And that's what we're doing. We're gonna give you some, of course. Like, even if we just look at this stock here, right? This is Cons. I guarantee you, you don't really have to know exactly what these stocks do, believe it or not. You don't have to know what they do. If you understand how to read charts, you're not gonna have an issue. All right. So I mean, this stock here, same thing. Crosses the 200. Okay. You might say, well, that wasn't that big. Okay, well, watch that. 20% in 6 days. That's easy. All right. And let's say, okay, you sell your profit here because you're a swinger. You know, you joined the swingers club when you got on the Underground Wealth Road. So, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the swingers club. You know what I mean? This is what we do. We swing trade. All right. So 22% in 10 days. And you're like, all right, cool. I got my money back. And you're like, hey, it's going to cross that 200 again because MJ the Conductor, he told me about that 200. Next time it did 65%. All right. 65%. Exactly. 65%. And so this is what I'm telling you. Big things happen when these stocks hit that 200. And also when they go below, because I know you're probably like, well, what about the other side of it? Well, here you go. Here goes Tesla. All right. Big things happen when you cross that 200. Let's just say if you take it from the cross of the 200 here back in February, all right, you're talking what? 25% in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? 25% in 2 weeks after crossing down on that 200-day moving average. All right. Next thing, hold up. I hit that one too quick. My bad. I hit that one too quick. Okay, let's go back under again. 17% in 20 days after crossing down on that moving average. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing is that you could have made money either way. And so I want you to get into the mind state of like, you know what? He's right. Like, I can make money going up. I can make money go down. I just have to figure out when that happens. And that's what we're here to help you out with. And that's why you need the Stock Alerts program. All right. Got to join our Stock Alerts program because you're going to get notifications throughout the day on stock movements like these swings that are happening right here. You're going to know about it. All right. And whether you decide to do it or not, that's on you. But at the end of the day, if you want to make money, it's enough to know. It's not enough to know just like what happens on these charts. You've got to know when. You have to know when, because if you don't know when, you're not making all the money. And while you're working or taking care of your kids or whatever, like, our program is watching the market for you. So when Bitcoin hits in the middle of the night, you get a notification. When Dogecoin hits at 6:50 a.m., you get a notification. When a stock that's on our list is gonna make a move, you get a notification 10:30, whenever. And so, you know, just consider it. End of the day, the first program starts at $25. That's less than $1 a day to really be able to know when these things are happening. Seeing it on the chart is good, but being able to know when, that is one of the things that's important. And so now we're gonna go ahead and jump into our top 10 picks for today. We got a different format that we're gonna do tonight really quickly here. Got a little bit of a different format that we're gonna do. We're gonna actually just go live on these charts, so we can talk about what's going on with each of these stocks and or crypto, because it does feed into what we're doing tonight, what the trip is for tonight. All right, it definitely feeds into that. Okay, bet. Yeah, I'm gonna get somebody had a question in the chat, but anyways, I'm gonna get back to that. 1 second. Somebody, it was like MG something. All right, so the first stock on tonight's top 10 at 10 is actually not a stock. It's crypto. It's crypto. And I'm like, man, I bet you are like tired of hearing about crypto. You heard it's been going down so much, but just like the trip that we're talking about tonight, big things happen when these stocks or crypto actually cross that 200-day moving average, right? Look at what it did since it crossed down. So like, I would have been like out of here. Like, as soon as it hit that, I would have been done, right? But there's still swings. There's still swings that you could have caught in there. And look at that, 43% over 18 days. So that's one of the things that, okay, it's under the moving average. Okay. All right, so let's see what happened last time it went above it. All right, last time it went above it was back here in April. All right, let's just say even if you just held at the moving average line, it's 42% in 16 days. But if you were, you know, one of those swingers, you could have got a lot more. It looks like that's 89%. 89%. 89% in 15 days. So, you know, you got to really, you know, check these stocks and crypto, because this one right here looks like it's going to cross that 200-day at any day now. So it might not be today. You know, it's down to like 680. Might not be today, but definitely at some point in the future, it's going to cross it. And when it crosses it, we'll see what happens. You know, we don't know if it'll go back up to 1400, but like I said, big things happen. So that's the first stock for the top 10 at 10. And of course, I'm throwing that up to the Skywalkers, because it looks like that stuff is cooled off now. And the next number 2 that we have on the top 10 at 10 is also it's also crypto. All right, same thing. All right, so if you're like paying attention, a lot of these charts, they look exactly the same, and they really are very similar. They really are very similar, because let's see here. I'll show you. Boom, look at that. So what we have, what we have here is Bitcoin Cash, right? So like, for those of you who are like, you know, super crypto fans, if every coin is unique, why do they trade the same? You know what I mean? If every coin, and I'm not knocking it, I don't care. I just like movement. So anything that moves, I'm on it. You know what I mean? But you know, I just want to see if Bitcoin would match up, how that will match up. Pretty much the same chart. It's all the same charts.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's a little bit smoother because it costs more.
Right. And just different dollar amounts, that's it.
Right.
But it's just moving the exact
I'm liking this. Now I'm like, okay, let's add those.
Those would be right there, man.
Those is the same. It's just Isn't that crazy? You see it here first. As you can see, for you crypto fans out there, if every coin is unique, why do they trade the exact same? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to sound like an idiot. I don't know. There may be like some deep trading reason, but I mean, you know, I just look at stocks and charts and I notice patterns. Just like this one.
That's
So,
what I think about right there.
yeah. So like, you know, like I said, Ethereum Classic is one of the other things that we have on the list. And like I said, right now I'm bullish on crypto for the short term. I'm talking about the next swing of it, not like 10 years or $100,000 like some of you fanatics out there. But yeah, I mean, actually number 3 is Ethereum and number 4 is Litecoin. So I'm just gonna put them all on the chart. Just gonna put them all on the chart because
it's right there.
okay, which one is Ethereum? This red one? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not seeing Ethereum. Maybe I have too many on here. Somebody sees Ethereum, comment, because I can't for some reason I just don't see it. I don't know. Either way, matter of fact, we went to Ethereum. Oh yeah, so it's the same thing. Ethereum just
Exactly right.
I'm like, why can't I see Ethereum? Because I just added it. So yeah, Ethereum is the one here that has the Heikenaishi candles. All right. So Ethereum is also in there, and so is Litecoin. So I'm bullish on the first 4 top picks of the night. I'm bullish on Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I'm bullish on all of those. All right, that's enough of that. So I did something for crypto because I had people complaining, just like, you know, you're not speaking about crypto, and I'm just like, dude, like, it's not your show. So
you gave them a little something,
right? You know, I'm gonna speak about crypto when it's time to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just really that simple. We made money off of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We made money off of those because we caught the swing. You know what I mean? We made money, cashed in easily.
If you take the stock program, you'll learn how to read the charts.
Exactly. Reading the charts is only one thing. It's win. Because you don't have time. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, live your life. Let us make it easier for you.
Well, that's what they'll sign up for the alerts.
Yeah, just get the alerts.
Yeah.
You know?
Sign up, get the alerts, you'll know.
Right. I mean, you could have caught it here and then got out of here. This is like, you know, close to what we did. 44%. 44%.
That was a great day.
And you saw what happened, just like the trip that we talked about tonight.
Yeah.
The trip that we talked about tonight.
Yeah.
What happens? Explosive moves happens when it crosses that 200-day moving average. So if you want explosive moves in your portfolio, one thing that you need to do is start finding stocks that are like about to cross up their 200-day moving average, and stay away from the ones that look like they're about to cross down, or if they do confirm that they're crossing down, right? Because yeah, you could have made some money over here with those and took it up to, you know, it's like a 38% gain or 40% gain, right? But then you could have held it and then turned around and you're like, okay, I'm gonna hold. You don't know anything about the 200, and next thing you know, you're down 42%. Right? So right now I'm bullish on those other 4 coins for the short term. Like I said, I'm not a long-term person. Yes, I am married. That's like my main long-term commitment, and I'm definitely there for the long haul on that. But with these stocks and investments in crypto, like, nah, I think I'd rather just swing and just take my money. Kind of one of those wham bam, thank you ma'am situations, if you understand me. All right, so moving on here, we're gonna go to number 5. Number 5 is the BERY Global Group, and of course, I'm gonna give y'all some more background on these stocks because you know some of these are new to you, and you know I want you to know about it. All right, as you can see, this one is you know definitely above its 200-day moving average, which is the trip for tonight. And matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all like this video. If you like this format better than the previous videos where we actually go live on the chart, you do some live analysis, of course, you know, hit the like button, comment below, and let me know that you like it. But as you can see, this stock here, you know, crossed the 200. You know, there you go, 23% in 8 days. That's it. 23% in 8 days. Come on. Right, and then it's had swings up the whole way. Right, here goes another swing that I'm talking about. You get 7% there. Okay, you can work that. Here you go. You get another 7%, right? And it's more money, right? It's more money. But then let's just say if you want to catch, if you catch this swing over here, right? 11%. So anyways, this is just one of the stocks that I have for the Skywalkers. It trades right now at 68.40. As you can see, average volume almost 1 million. Oops, clicked off of it. Average volume almost 1 million here. All right, the industry is containers and packaging. We've had some of those stocks on here before. All right, everybody's profit margin, you know, is going down. You know, as you can see, they had it really good, but you know, it's rated to buy here on the technicals with TradingView. If that means anything to you, it don't really mean anything to me. I go off my own technicals. Railroad technicals, that's what we go off of, right? But down, I mean up 0.3% for a week, up almost 4% for the month, up 18% over the last 3 months. You can see the rest there. Maybe you can't because my head might be in the way. Either way, this is our number 5 pick here on tonight's top 10 at 10. I'm pushing this for the Skywalkers. This is another stock that, yeah, it's taking a break, which is good because stocks just don't go up in a straight line or down in a straight line. You want to catch them on the swings, you know, like a pendulum, or I would pull out a pendulum or something like that. I don't want y'all to say I hypnotize y'all and nothing like that with all this game we dropping. But number 6, we have Corning Incorporated. All right, so let's check that out. All right, so this stock here, Corning, all right, so it's trading right now $43. It's made some really good swings. As you can see, when this 200 gets involved, you're talking about big swings, you know, 13%, my bad, y'all, 13% in a couple of days after crossing. There you go, 13%. If you got diamond hands, you could have held on for an extra 20%. All right, if you still got diamond hands, you might have even got all the way up to, you know, an extra 26%. But then after it is, I hope you let them diamond hands go after you cross this 200. But it's not gonna bomb. I think it still has the chance to fight back for that 200. You know, we can see what happens. But if it can make it back to that 200, which is gonna fight back to it, I mean, that 200 is like a magnet. Anything that goes past it up, it's like gravity. It's gonna be pulling it down, and anything below it is gonna be pulling it up. I guess that wouldn't be like gravity, but you get what I'm saying. So GLW Corning Incorporated is actually the 6th stock on tonight's top 10 at 10. Throwing that up for the Skywalkers too. All right, so number 7, we have Commercial Metals Company. All right, so this one here, $32, up 0.75% today. Volume almost 800K. Now their profit margin looks really good for you all who are like, you know, really into the actual fundamentals. Profit margin looks pretty good. It's gone up ever since 2017. All right. Okay. So rated as a buy right now, up almost 5% for the week, 3% for the month, 18% for the last 3 months. And like I said, like, you know, one of the main things about trading is being able to read charts. That's the second most important thing about trading. The very first and most important thing about trading is knowing when, which is why we do the stock program, the stock alerts program, because you can be able to see any of this, but it's all about when you see it that actually allows you to do something off of it. But this stock has had some really good swings here, 13% here in 10 days. If you got diamond hands, or, you know, if you really just held and just say, you know what, I'm gonna buy it since it passed to 200, and you know what, I'll wait till it come back under it. I mean, you still would have made 55% in 126 days. So y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm one of the few people that's giving this information away for free and breaking it down to you all and showing you exactly what's going on. So smash the like button for this video, share this video, because the best thing that you all can do for us while we're teaching you information on how to make money is help us grow this platform. Help us grow this platform to where we can really bring real, truthful trading information to the average person in our community. You know what I mean? Or just, you know, even if not the average, even if you got a lot of money and you're trying to figure out what to do with it, like
how to make more money with it.
How to make more money. That's what you should be thinking about.
Put your money to you know?
If you got a lot of money, you should be thinking about how to make more.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But seriously though,
you know, like kind of like your platform, putting your soldiers to work.
Right. Exactly. You know? Yeah. Exactly. So here we are. It's a buy signal on this one right here. This is our 7th one on the list. Throwing it up to the Skywalker. It's been doing well. You know, go make some money off of it. Let's go. Oh, don't go down there. Click off of that. All right. So moving on here, we got the next stop on the top 10 at 10. I actually wanted to buy this stock. I hope I don't look crazy for it, but at the end of the day, you know, you can't be too worried about that. You can't be too worried about it. I mean, because, you know, actually the quote of the day, you know, if y'all been paying attention, y'all would have been like, what the quote of the day at? The quote of the day is actually from Robert Kiyosaki, and it says, to be a successful business owner and investor, you have to be emotionally neutral to winning and losing. Winning and losing are just part of the game. And that's so real. All right. So here we go here. All right. So this company here has been doing a lot of losing, but you know, you keep emotionally neutral, right? Keep emotionally neutral, because, you know, it's actually, when you stretch it out a little bit, it actually looks like it's taking a break. And maybe it does come down to the 200. Maybe it doesn't, but at some point, it's got to find that support. Like, got to find support at some point. So I could draw like all different types of fancy lines like some of these other people do. You know what I mean? No knock on them. But I'm just gonna show you the type of money that you can make if you catch those swings. All right, when you catch them swings, I promise you're gonna make money. When it crosses 200 here, like the trip for today, I keep saying it. When it crosses 200, see how I got it here? It's color coded. It goes green, and I'm like, yes, in the green. It goes red, and I'm like, damn, can't wait till it gets back to the green. So, 15% over 8 days, one swing. You know, let's just say, even if you just caught on this one here, another one, 18% in 13 days. Come on. Now it took a break, and that's cool. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit of break. You know, that's what stocks do. They run up until they dump. All right, this stock here is $2.25. It's a real estate development industry. Its profit margin has gone down significantly. All right, but I mean, at the end of the day, that really matter. You know, it does to a certain extent in terms of like the doors being open for the company, but in terms of these swings out here, I'm telling you, stocks are gonna go up and stocks are gonna bomb. That's just how it goes. And you got to be able to learn how to swing between the two or ride both sides. Because on this one, where it actually took a break, let's say you were part of the bomb squad and you actually decided to ride that down, you know, you got a little 8% in 2 days. You know what I mean? How those put options looking, bomb squad? How those shorts looking, bomb squad?
Somebody in the bomb squad did good.
Somebody did good. Somebody did good. So this company here is actually damn, this ain't even the right company. I'm tripping. That's a company. I knew it looked a little dip. There you go. Now that one was the company, because I was looking at it and I was like, you know what? I don't remember that it was like going down like that. Yeah. I'm just like, hold up. I just looked up and I'm like, man, here go my friend Renren. All right. So this thing just goes on nice little swings, you know, like 61% in 12 days here. I'm glad I found this stock, because y'all would have missed out on this one if this thing hits again. 65% in 12 days. Takes a little bit of a break. Remember, I told you it's a magnet, so it's coming on back down. Got to come see it at some point. When it goes up under it, okay, it finds its support and it goes up another 40% in 8 days, excuse me. Right? So this is actually the 8th stock on the top 10 of 10. Whatever that other stock do, I did tell you about it, but that wasn't the pick. All right, so this stock here is 1237. It was up 6% today. They do internet software services. Their profit margin is going up. Okay, 165,000 on the trade volume. So that's a hidden gem. Like, if you're trading shares, you shouldn't really care about volume. Options, yeah, you should, because I mean, it might be hard to get in and out because of the spread, but that's for a whole different episode. But if you're trading shares, like, why aren't you trading stocks that have, you know, a lower amount of shares traded in them? It's not necessarily a benefit, but a lot of people look at it as a bad thing if a lot of people aren't trading, and that's not the case. Because stocks that aren't traded by a lot of people are subject to massive swings. As you know, them folk be moving that thing around. They been moving them stocks around.
That's where you get the biggest swings sometimes. Right.
They move those stocks around. All right. So that is the eighth stock for today. That's the 8th stock. And Renren, that's another one up to the bomb squad. All right. I mean, ooh. I'm so
a little bit ahead of yourself today, man.
Man, I'm just excited. I like, man.
I just realized we skipped one of the 5 steps, telling everybody the 5 things that can happen today.
Oh man,
we're so far ahead of ourselves. I don't know what happened.
I am. Oh man, I'm just excited today.
That's what it is.
I'm just so excited, man. Okay, so before we go to the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th pick, I just got 5 quick things I gotta tell you, my friend. I forgot. I'm so sorry I forgot to tell you on my train. Y'all gonna have to report me to TSA. Y'all gonna have to be like, man, buddy driving the underground wealth road. Like, man, he didn't even tell us the 5 rules of being on the train. So the 5 rules of being on the train are the 5 outcomes that you can have making any trade, any investment, whatever you do. It's 5 things that can happen. 1 is that you make a lot of money. You're making a lot of money, and that is a great thing. Step number 2, or option number 2, is you make a little bit of money. So, you know, give you one little thing for that, you know. Here we go. Step number 3 is that you break even. So you don't make any money, you don't lose any money, and you know, that's not always the worst thing, okay? Step 4 is, or option 4 is that, you know, you can lose a little bit of money, and that's okay. You know, if you take a small loss, that's okay. But, you know, option number 5, like, just stay away from the bomb squad, because that, like, takes legs off, and you know, it's a major damage when the bomb squad gets on your case. If you're not part of the bomb squad, when them bombs start dropping on your investments, you're gonna wish that you would have got out. So just custom, join the bomb squad. All right. So that's option number 5. All right. So those are the 5 things that you need to know about every single trade. Different outcomes can happen. It's all about possibilities. All right. But moving on here to number 9, and we're gonna open up the phone lines real soon, so you can get live stock analysis, stock tips, or we can just talk about something that's on your mind, you know, related to investing. You know, I'm just a conductor here, so we just driving this train to where we're going tonight. Number 9. All right, number 9 is another one of those stocks that I wanted to buy today too, but I just really couldn't get in because I think that this is gonna cross that 200. I think this might can cross that 200. I mean, it's right. It's.
You know, I think I missed my alert today too.
You missed your alert?
Yeah. Man.
How you miss?
That happened to me a couple of times today. You know?
Missed the alert, man.
And I'm getting the alert too. I just didn't have my phone next to me.
Guess how you would have been if you got the alert though?
Exactly.
Cause I look like money. Talk like money.
You would have got the alert, man. Hey, man, get them alerts, man. Underground Wealth Road, man. We live every single night, Sunday through Thursday. We have a good time. We talk money, and we're here to make money. So I think this stock right here, Kaleido Biosciences, is $7.13 right now. Obviously, it's a pharmaceutical company. And to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really care about none of that. All right, I'm a swinger. And when I see, you know, nice stocks to be swung upon, I go swingeth. I swingeth my way on in there, and I swingeth my way on out.
That's it.
I'm going in and out. This is the nice stock on the list tonight. You know, if you care about all the other stuff. I mean, I just like charts. To me, it's like reading a book, right? Okay, yeah, this stock has been down a little bit over the last, you know, several months, down over 20% over the last 3 months, and that's all good because guess what? I didn't have it a few months ago. I don't even have it yet, but I tell you what, I tell you one thing. Let's go. Hey, let's stick to the trip today because what happened the last time it crossed the 200? That's what I'm looking at. That's a show me something, baby. Show me something, baby. Even if we just say, even if for you holders and you shareholders, you know who you are. Let's just say, if you just say, I'm going to ride it all the way up and down till to go back under the 200, right? 36% in 69 days. All right.
What do the swingers do?
Oh man, the swingers ate off of this. Just a little first bounce off the 200. Okay, 24%. Okay, you're in and you're right back out. All right. Then you come on back over here. You say, shout, I want to see you one more time. All right, I'm coming back in. All right, 51% in 15 days. All right.
Shout out to the sky.
Hey man, MJ the conductor, man. The only people who go bring you these money moves, man. Underground Wealth Road. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope y'all having a good time tonight with the new format. All right, cool. And you're like, you know what? I got to see you one more time before I leave town. Before I leave town, let me come check it out and get another 48% up out of you in 6 days. It was actually more. I can't even go all the way to the top. It might have been like 49 or 50 or something like that.
That's still good.
Still good. So, you know, I'm on, you know what I'm saying? This is winter time now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we snuggled up, you know what I'm saying? We snuggled up, you know what I'm saying? We snuggled up, you know, we kicking it. All right. But it started looking good now. It's like, okay, if it can cross that 200, man, you heard it here first. You heard it here first, and everybody else, you know, we just, you know what? Better like and share and subscribe to our channel and share this video because, I mean, we just dropping great information. And let's go on to number 10. Number 10 is stuck right here. SBS. Oh man, come on. I didn't even hit control. Come on. SBSW. All right, it's 10 stock here. All right. Now, this is really, I'm throwing this out there for Team Bomb Squad, and I'm throwing this out there for the Skywalkers. All right.
Swing it.
Swing this thing. All right, 19% today. Went down almost 7% today. So today, bomb squad A. All right, but as you can see, you know, it's got plenty of other swings that's going to happen here. You got this one here, 15% over 6 days. You know, you got another one here is probably another 10, 12%, 10% over another 6 days. And then you got this last one that it went on, and just like I told you, when these stocks are crossing up on their 200 day, then big moves are finna happen. So you got another 15% over a week. But just like anything else, which is why you got to really learn how to swing, because things go up a little bit slower than they go down. Things go down pretty fast, actually. I mean, just think about it, right? You know, if I throw a football to you, does it take longer for you to get to you vertically or drop? I mean, horizontally or drop vertically?
It's gonna drop,
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna drop faster than it takes for you to get all the way 30 yards. You know what I mean? That drop is
instant.
You know what I'm saying?
In most cases, instant.
Yeah. So that's how it is with stocks too. So that's why you got to swing these things. Get in and get out. Get in and get out. But this stock here, SBSW, throw it on your list. It's on the list for the top 10 at 10 here. And then we're just gonna do a quick recap of all the picks here for top 10 at 10 on June 3rd. Here we go.
Sometimes you're throwing stuff out there that somebody can pick as their own station and just ride that back and forth.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
If they're really paying attention and watching the picks that you're giving everyone, you know.
If you find you a stock or a crypto that you like, man, or really stock, because I mean you can play both sides. Just ride it like you know him. Or him.
All day.
Or them. So here we go. All right, quick recap from tonight's top 10 picks. As always, on Sunday through Thursday, doing top 10 picks every single night. Live stock analysis, I guess you would say a little bit of stock class in here, stock entertainment, upcoming stock news, and of course we about to open up the phone line so we can actually hear and do some live analysis here. All right, so here we go. Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, Litecoin. So heavy on the crypto, just really those four right now for me as of today. You got BERY Global, Corning, Commercial Metals, Renren instead of that other stock, Kaleido Biosciences, and Sibanye-Stillwater. Most of them are Team Skywalker. I say probably number 10 could probably still, you know, be on the bomb squad or the Skywalker side. So that's it for the top 10 at 10 tonight. In terms of the list, we're gonna go ahead and open up these phone lines so we can actually hear some of your requests, or you know, do some
comment that I saw.
Yeah, it said
SMGM.
SMGM. I'll check that out real quick. Let me see. SMGM. Yeah, he said MGM. Did he put $2 signs?
Not $1 sign.
I don't know.
SMEG.
SMEG.
In the chat.
Yeah, I'm like, well,
yeah. Check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about that.
That's exactly what that was. See, they come in this spamming.
Hey, if they ain't hating,
like Mr.
they're
Finance
doing
guy.
something right. Right. And invite them in. All right. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and hop into some phone calls. I'm going to put the number up here on the screen. Call in, live analysis, questions about stocks. If you're just getting actually into trading, we are the Underground Wealth Road. Your keys and paths to the untapped ways of wealth. Here we go. There goes the number at the top of the screen. The phone lines are open, 678-653-1412. Call in right now. If you are thinking about a certain stock, if you have questions about stocks, if you're new to the stock market, if you have a stock that you really like, here's your chance right now. Let's go ahead and call in to the Underground Wealth Road. Speak with MJ, the conductor, And we got Steven here in the studio, of course. And let's get it rolling. All right. So y'all call in. We had some people call in before.
Yeah, that one guy that hit the chat yesterday.
Oh yeah, in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, he had something nice that he was holding on for over a year, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He did all right off of that one.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like, one thing that most people just don't know about trading, and a lot of people might not be paying attention to, is just really when to get in and when to get out. And that's the importance of those alerts. That's important of knowing what that 200-day moving average is, like the trip that we talked about today. So our goal here is to make you a better trader, a better investor, whether you're buying stocks or whether you're buying crypto. We want to make sure that you're more profitable because we believe in you. All right. We believe in you. We want you to be more profitable with your stocks and investment. So, right, of course. Yeah, of course. We can definitely get on options. We haven't even got to that yet.
Even get into that whole topic.
Phone lines are open right here, right there. All right. Boom. 678-653-1412. Call in to the Underground Wealth Road. It's MJ the Conductor, speaking money moves all night. Welcome to the Money Train. All right, the only show on YouTube that's giving you 10 free stock picks every single night from Sunday through Thursday, as well as putting you up on game, all different types of ways to trade stocks. Whether you're trying to ride the stocks down and your team's bomb squad, or whether you're on the way, you're going to the moon and you just straight skywalkers. You know what I mean? So, welcome if this is your first time watching. If you have a question, go ahead and hit the chat. If you calling in, the number is right here on top of me. Call in your direct line to stock analysis. We can talk about what's going on with your portfolio every single night. Every single night we're here. We're thinking about doing a show at 9 in the morning to help you all get started for the market, but we're not going to do it until we show that y'all really rocking with it. So we're going to need more likes, more shares, and more subscribers before we really do that, because we can put you on, we can get you really ready to go for the market that day, get you good and ready to go,
get you started for the morning.
You tune into the morning to the Underground Wealth Road. We spinning all these stock ideas in front of you and just letting you know, okay, this is what we think gonna do today, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good.
And then once they sign up for all the alerts that will come,
Right. Right.
The alerts are showing which way to swing.
Right. And that's all you're really gonna be doing, folks. It's really all you're gonna be doing, folks. You wanna, just to harp on the other point, I'm gonna leave the phone lines open for a few more minutes. But just to harp on tonight's trip, I don't even have to know what stock it is. I don't have to know, because if I know that it's finna cross that 200, I already know what's gonna happen. Boom. Here go another one. I don't even know if I even got it. Let me pull it up for y'all. Here go another one. Hold on, I'm coming back. Boom. All right, here go another one right here. I don't even know what it is. At the end of the day, I'm just showing you what kind of movement takes place around that 200. Bam. Okay, that's 11% in 85 days. Okay. Look like a little bit more because it went up a little bit more today. Or maybe I didn't put the right stock in. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Bam. Okay, this one right here. Okay, this one didn't cross the 200. All right, but it might be making a move towards there. It's been taking a break for a little while. So this stock here, a lot of the pharmaceutical companies really look like they might be about to go on the run, because a lot of them are closing towards that 200-day moving average. And so the 200 is like one of those lines that it almost seems inevitable that they have to cross. It's like there's no way around it. It's like no matter which stock which way a stock goes is going to cross the 200-day moving average, because that's a long-term average of how that stock has been trading. And so eventually, no matter what happens, no matter how high a stock goes, no matter how low a stock goes, it's going to eventually meet its 200. And when it does, you can expect big moves to happen in either direction. Either direction.
They just have to learn how to read the chart.
That's it. You just got to learn how to read the chart.
Take the course, man.
Learn how to read the chart. Take the course. Share, subscribe, continue to tune into, call in. Like I said, if you're looking to call in, you need live stock analysis, call in. We'll talk about some of your positions. Let you know what we think. Doesn't mean you have to, take my word for granted or anything like that. I'm going to pull it up here on the chart for you and show you exactly what we're looking at on our end. And this is the type of information that you really have to pay for. You really have to pay for it. See, everybody who's supporting me right now, I really appreciate it, and I wish you would let me know who you are, so that way we can actually I can do some things and have some things set aside for you in the future. Because what we're doing here, we're gonna grow this platform. We're giving out solid tools and tips for people that's trying to invest in stocks and crypto, and explaining it in easy terms. We're explaining this thing in layman's terms. And so, like I said, if you want, this show here is simple. The trip for tonight is simple. If you want to find a stock that's going up 10 or 20% or going on the run, you're better off finding a stock that's about to cross that 200. And we're going to look at, right now, we're just looking at all the stocks that went up today. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Where this stock at?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on with this guy. Let me switch this around real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just go to another stock. I ain't got time to save it. All right, we're gonna go to Tellurian, and I was looking at Tellurian earlier. Same thing. Boom. Let me put that back. Put that back on. Put that back on the 2. And by the way, a lot of people will tell you like a certain time frame is better for you to read the chart on. It just depends on how long you want to hold the trade for. And I'm not even gonna get into that because that's for another episode, but I just brought it up just for a quick second. But either way, as you can see, look at Tellurian. Right? It crossed down under that 200. It took its little break for a while. Got close. It got close, but it didn't quite cross it yet. Close is almost don't count. Almost doesn't count. All right. And so if you catch it here when it crosses, look at what you're gaining. 165%. 165% over 20 days. Now let me ask you a question. Who else is giving you these plays? Who else is giving you these plays? Who else is teaching you how to spot them like the Underground Wealth Bro? And if they are, salute to them. I'm not a hater. You know what I mean? I'm glad that they doing that. But I know what we do over here is special. What we do over here is special because we helping people really understand this information. And when that stock crosses over that 200, man, big moves happen. Right? Big moves happen. And so while you're spending your time investing in all the other stocks, losing money, or maybe you're making a little bit of money, explosive moves are happening. That's why you heard, buddy, there's a guy who has like a $500 million short against a put against Tesla. Right. Bro. Okay, and I'm not gonna even say, I was gonna say he's not smart, but I don't mean it that way. I'm just saying it's simple. Yeah. If you're paying attention to the charts and you understand the charts, and you see Tesla fall below the 200-day moving average, what are you gonna hang on to it for? It's going to fall. Why would you hang on to it? If you are, let's say if you got Apple, why are you still hanging on to it? You know what I'm saying? What are you waiting on?
Wait for your next moment to get back in.
Right. I mean, you see, if you would have caught this trend over here where it actually crossed, okay, yeah, I give it that. But I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
12% over 19 days, man. Y'all know we not about that over here. We ain't gonna knock it, but come on, man. Y'all see the type of numbers that we're showing y'all. But if you holding on to Apple, like, what are you holding on for? Now remember, things look different over time. So based on whatever time frame that you're trading on, you might be like, oh, well, it's about to do this. This is what time frame that I trade on, or I'm trading on right now, or I'm showing you right now. And from what we're seeing here on the 2 hour, it's not looking good for Apple. Now, how long is it gonna stay that way? I can't necessarily say for sure, but it will eventually cross that 200 again. But in the meantime, why are you still holding it? You know, why not just wait until it goes past the 200? For example, here we go. Microsoft, same thing. Microsoft just fell below the 200. So if you're still holding the Microsoft, you better be part of the bomb squad. All right, because I told you, when things cross that 200, explosive moves happen. And they just crossed it on the way down. So any stock that you can really think of, play that 200. That's what you're better off doing when it comes to these stocks. But either way, Underground Wealth Road, top 10 at 10. We're live every single night. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Hope that you will share this video, like, subscribe. We got a lot of new things coming. The merchandise will be on the website soon. Developers still working on that. But take some of the lessons that we taught you today. Take today's trip, and really make sure that you learn something from it here. Because what we're giving you here is real, like, true information to help you make that money. And with that, we're gonna sign out. Go ahead and watch the replay and enjoy. So y'all have a good trading day tomorrow. Check the channel. I might be going live at maybe 9 a.m. to give y'all a little primer for the market, but only if we see some likes on this video. If we don't see any likes on this video, I'm just gonna see y'all. Oh, matter of fact,
we'll see us on Sunday.
You're gonna have to wait till Sunday to see me. So if you all really want live stock analysis, you can call in. We talk about stocks. You can share some information.
Make a comment.
Man, comment below, subscribe, share this video, let your friends know, like, hey, it's a dude on YouTube. I mean, he's young, down to earth, man. He out playing the game.
They can look at the previous videos.
Yeah.
When they go to the channel.
That's what you do.
To look at the previous videos, look at our other picks, do the research for yourself and see.
This weekend,
let them put the numbers together themselves, and they can know, and solid information coming out there for everybody.
This weekend, everybody should just go check the other picks that we made on the other top 10 and 10s, because some of them have been doing great. Like, what's one of them that we had that has been doing numbers?
Some number.
It was
right now. I'll go through the archives.
What was the one that went up? We had the one that went up 13% today. I know that was on the run too. Lumen did well.
Did great.
So this is one of our other picks from the top 10 and 10. Look at that. I mean, and we called this 2 days ago. So yeah, you would have made 5%, but hey, that's good. And as you see, big things happen when they cross that 200, but that's not the only opportunity. But we called that here. Lumen was gonna go up, and it went up 5% here.
That's right. Upstart went back and forth. You called it out for the bomb squad, you called it out for the Skywalkers, and went back to back.
Yeah.
Still battling, almost up 5% again today.
So here's another one that we had on top 10 and 10. Yep, Upstart. I mean, it's looking great.
Yeah.
Looking great, especially ever since it crossed that 200. Look at that, 96%. Still had a little for the bomb squad too.
That's my point from earlier. From your picks, if somebody was tuning in and saw it and said, you know what, I'm gonna just tune in on this station right here.
Right.
With Upstart,
Right.
They would have just been swinging that for the past week.
Right. Easy. Good money. Good money made.
5% every 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good money made. But I tell y'all what though, you know, y'all continue to tune in. We're gonna go ahead and sign out for tonight. It's been another Top 10 and 10 presented by the Underground Wealth Road. Hope y'all make y'all money tomorrow. Shout out to the Bomb Squad. You know, you do your thing tomorrow too. And I'll see y'all later. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.